Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to run lobby ads to bring in warm and ready to buy leads every single day into your business. This is the exact same ad strategy or ad system my clients and I use to scale their coaching business or info business past 11, 19, or 29K per month consistently and calmly. Now, here's the thing. Agencies would easily charge you 5 to 10K to build the system for you, but I'm going to give it away for free because the only way to truly stand out in this industry is by giving real value for free. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to run top of the funnel ads, follower ads, and messenger ads that actually attract buyer-ready clients daily, and how to connect it to your middle of the funnel ecosystem, so your Instagram content and your YouTube, so everything works together like a trust machine. And before we dive in, if you want more videos like this on building client acquisition systems and scaling calmly, make sure to subscribe because every week I'm breaking down exactly how to build your digital hustle. So lobby ads, as already mentioned, are the front door to your business. So they don't sell, but they invite the people. So the purpose is to replace cold outreach and inconsistent organic growth by bringing qualified followers into your world daily. So the key line is we don't sell in our ads, we start relationships. The whole point of this is to bring people into your ecosystem. So lobby ads, as mentioned, is top of the funnel. So before we get going with anything else, the one thing that you have to be dialed in is your ad scripting. So your market and targeting clarity. So get clear on who you really want to target. Your market approach needs to be dialed in to make this work. Meaning in the past, ads might have worked if you put in a massive title saying for online coaches and consultants, or for agency owners and creators, blah, blah, blah. That worked in the past. It still works now, but not as effective. The more effective ads now is if you talk directly to the pain point of the people, of your niche, of your ideal customers. Why? Because they stop the scroll if they see something that they're struggling with, whether it's weight loss, building muscles. I don't know, you have an agency, maybe you've got, for example, me, I focus on client acquisition. So agencies, coaches struggling with leads. That's how I target them with their pain point. Yeah. Are you struggling with good qualified leads, etc.? Yeah, you get the point. So in order for that to happen, you will build follower ads. And we'll get into that now. So the goal here is to attract qualified followers daily. So no pitching, just invite to follow and consume your ecosystem. That's the whole point of the follower ads. Because if you think about it, you run ads to you run your personal brand, so the ads to a whole new audience. So you introduce yourself to these people, they come onto your Instagram landing page, and there they see your content, and either they trust you and like you or they don't. But if they do, they will give you a follow, and one of the follows is a new lead, and that lead will be nurtured by you through your stories, your bio, your posts, pin posts, your content, your YouTube, and that's where the nurturing starts, and that's how you warm these leads up. Yeah, so before you invite anybody onto a sales call, you warm them up. That's how you close them as well. So the whole point of the follower ads, here's the strategy that I'm using. Take a picture, copy this, implement it into yourself. So we start off with identity, with the pain point, we give a solution, a CTA, and eliminate the risk, and then an end CTA. That's one of the ads that we're running. Here you can take a screenshot as well. I won't go too deep into this, but you can take, this is for outline or for info business owners, whatever. You can use that strategy. So what we do is either we run these ads as a reel, as a picture ad, as a short 7-second video, or in a carousel. Or what I like to do as well is I like to take one of my content that is performing really well, for example, my Instagram marketing funnel reel, and turn that into an ad. And that will be introduced to a whole new audience that will resonate with this and will come onto my Instagram, give me a follow, like, and then I nurture them immediately and start conversations. That's how I close my clients, basically in the DMs. So that's how this works. I'll get into this later. I'll show you exactly how to set this up as well. Here for the messenger ads. So this, don't forget, this is for following. So you want followers, and that's going to be leads. Yeah. So you're not selling anything. Here in a messenger ad, you want a direct response. So this is where you give away a case study, a YouTube video, for example, this one, a dog that outlines program your mind, whatever you're doing, yeah, and you want to give that away for free. That's the perfect ads. And for $40 a day, you can even get 4 conversations, which is pretty incredible. And those 4 conversations could be 4 new clients, depending how you warm them up, how you talk to them, and how you manage to close them. Here's the structure, how I like to do it. So we have a headline that talks directly to my ideal clients. For example, here are the X steps I took to scale my client's agency from blah, blah, blah to blah, blah, blah in that amount of time. Solution, CTA, identity. Here's what I target right now. So the 4 steps I used to help a client's coaching business go from under 3K per month to 18K plus in just 60 days. Here's the 4 steps I took. Message me at Nika, and I'll send you the exact free blueprint we used to do it. And then I outline again identity, so high ticket online coaches only. And this ad actually generates at least 4 conversations per day. Here's another outline you can use. Just take a picture, and then you can take a look and test this out as well. So now that I introduced the follower ads and the messenger ads, let's get into, here's another creative specs, what to actually build. Take a picture. I'm not going to go into this right now, but as you can see, it's, what story ads, to use reels, carousels, etc. So next steps is ad launching. Pay for attention, not for leads. So you're buying attention from the right people, then your profile and content warm them up. So let's jump over to my campaign. I'll show you how to launch a campaign. So you go and create. It depends what you want to do. If you want to do a follower ad campaign or a engagement campaign. So traffic is for followers and engagement is for the DMs, Messenger. I'm going to start with the traffic campaign because at the end of the day, it's the exact same setup, just different campaigns. We don't do recommended settings. We do the manual traffic campaigns, please. Then we start, you land here. So you can see here's your campaign, you've got your ad set, and then the creative. You can do as many ad sets as you want. I would do 3 ad sets, all doing about $30 a day. One ad set will be broad, one will be interest, and the other one will be retargeting. I'll show you how to set that all up. So here you've got your name. You can name it as whatever you want. So name, blah, blah, blah. Then your objective is traffic or engagement, whatever. Yeah, traffic. We do ad set budget. We don't do campaign set budget. So we do ad set. We want to control each ad set by itself. I like to turn this off, the sharing, because I want to be in control of where the ad spend goes. This is off. And then, yeah, that's also, no, that's fine. Now we're in the ad set. So this is your ad set. You can name this however you want. I always like to name it in the region that I'm in. For example, I'll be targeting USA. This is, top of the funnel. And then interest. And then you can also put in the interest that you're going to target. We are not going to send it to any website. We're sending them directly to Instagram and Facebook. That's what it's called. Here you will see, you can also send them to Facebook. We don't want that. We just want to send them to Instagram. This is all off. Then here's your daily budget. Since I'm in Europe, it's going to show in euros. Wherever you are, it's going to show your thing. So we do, for example, 30 euros per day. I would start off with that. See how many people come into your ecosystem. Depending on how good your ads are in your ecosystem, the budget or the CPC click. The click cost should be between, if you're really good, by 20 cents, 20 to 30 cents, and about, what is it? $1 to $2 for B2C, and B2B it's about $2 to $3 per follower. That's a good average. Starting date is in the next hour or two, whenever you're ready, or by tomorrow, whatever. Here you can target your location. So whatever, it's showing Slovakia because I'm in Slovakia right now, but I want United States or United Kingdom, or let's just do United Kingdom for now. You can target wherever. The big 4 that I would suggest is USA, Canada, UK, and Australia. Exactly. So there you've got your minimum age. I would put at least 21. Exactly. Exclude these customers. You can exclude customers if you have. And here's your custom audience if you have any. You can, for example, exclude your followers now to get new followers. Here's the language that's in English. Here I want use original. So the audience that I'm going to choose right now is, for example, you can create a new custom audience or a lookalike audience. So a lookalike audience could be the followers that you have right now, and then you can create that, or you can do a custom audience for people that have come onto your website, onto your Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and retarget those or target those exactly. Then you've got your location, which right now is United Kingdom. You can add another one if you want. The age is going to be, yeah, I always like to do 25 to 45. That's the exact ideal ICP that I have. That's the people I can work with. All genders, you can do all genders. You can target only men. You can target only women. Whatever, it depends on your targeting. Yeah. So, and here's the detailed targeting. So I like to don't do job description. It's interests. So people with interests, for example, content marketing. You can do entrepreneurship, business and finance, exactly, entrepreneurship. You can target small business owners. You can do fitness, digital marketing. This is all for me right now. Yeah. So you just take a look. It has to be with the interests. And then you can also see that it's going to run to these people. Or you do it broad, which means you don't target anything. You let Facebook take over, which is actually pretty good. Facebook is really, really good depending on your ad creative that you can actually target the right people. So if your ad creative or your copy is really good and you target your ICP, then Facebook knows exactly who to target perfectly. So then the next step is, let me just take a look. It's here. We don't want the Advantage Plus settings. We want manual placements. Why? Because we don't want Facebook. We only want Instagram, and we want Instagram feed, profile feed. We don't want Explorer, exclude placement. We just want, sorry, feed, profile feed, stories, reels. Yeah, we can do profile reels. That's fine. And then exclude this as well. Perfect. That's it. Now we've got location, we've got our age, we've got our gender, for example, just men now. Then we've got our targeted interests, and then we click next. And then this is where the ad is going to be established. So just for you to see quickly, either you upload a single image or a video, or you can upload a carousel, whatever you're trying to test. I would suggest you do about 3 to 5 different ad creatives with different hooks, maybe test it out. You can either start with just a picture ad with a 7-second video or a carousel. Carousel works really the best if you do it with DM messenger ads. For follower ads, I would just suggest you to do a single image or video. For more exposure, you can do multi-ad, advertisers ad, set up creative image. If you click here, use existing post. So I could select, one of my posts that I uploaded. There was this yesterday, the day before, whatever, and then test that out as a new reel. And then you send it. You don't need any website events, whatever, because you're just sending them. Then you click on publish, and it's going to publish the entire campaign for you. So now that we went through this, it's the exact same thing for the messenger ads. So you can play around. It's either follower ads or messenger ads, traffic or engagement. So that's how you set up an entire Facebook campaign. It's going to take some time to upload the whole thing, and then I would give it about 3 to 5 days of testing. Let it run for 3 days. Don't even touch it. Don't do anything with it. Just ignore it. It's going to take some time to actually see which ads perform the best. Facebook is going to see which one is this and that. After 3 days or on the 4th day, you can take a look. The ones that are not performing, you just turn them off and or upload some new ones to test more. That's how I would do it. So let's go back to my mind map. So after launching those ads, you're going to see progress in either getting followers. You're either going to see messages coming in, whatever you're doing, either messenger or follower ads. So step 3 is it's a cash printing machine. So how this compounds. For example, one of my clients in August, she spent $1,450 on ads, and she actually collected $20,750 cash collected. She had a total of 23 calls. She won 16 and lost 7, but that's still a closing rate of 69%. That's pretty incredible. And it's a return of ad spend of 14. That's pretty crazy. Or Nika, she's a style coach. She did 103K, so that's in euros, in just 6 months with her high ticket coaching. So we took her offer and delivered it in 3 ways. So she's doing one-on-one, she's doing a group, and she has an online course that she's selling, and she's averaging at about, so this is in euros, but in US dollars, it's about 22K per month right now. We're aiming for 30K by December. So let's keep on going. Nika's doing a fucking great job. Really proud of her. So what's the whole point of this? So direct activities, it's automated. So you've got your ads, your content, and then your setters. So if all three of these work together, it's a compounding cash machine. So you've got your ads that are working 24/7. So that's a 24/7 traffic machine, bringing qualified people into your world every single day on autopilot. You can scale your ads up. I wouldn't do more than $100 per day and per ad set, to be honest, though. Then content assets, so that's your organic Instagram and your YouTube. So that's to really work. Your middle of the funnel has to be dialed in. So you really need to show yourself, have a really good ecosystem, great content that gives value and actually helps people when they watch it achieve their goal, whatever you're doing. Yeah. And then you've got setters and growth specialists. So this is your human judge, because every follower that comes in or every message that comes in, first of all, it's super cheap running these ads, and the return of ad spend is incredible. Why? Because you start proper conversations with these people. You don't just send them onto a VSL. They watch a 10-minute video of you talking about your offer, and then they should then they should book a calendar or a call with you, and then you spend 1 hour trying to convince them of your offer, talking to a cold person. No, the whole system works because you are warming these people up through your content, through your YouTube, through your Instagram. They see you as an authority. They trust you. You're building a personal brand, and that's how this whole system works. Once you start a conversation with them, it's a casual conversation. You don't hop on and say, hey, do you want to buy this? No, you start off, hey, made you follow. Start off with, it was because of your content, or maybe, this resonated with me, and blah blah blah, and then you start off a conversation. It's either I would suggest you get a setter once you make about 15 to 20,000 per month, but before that, it's you talking to these people directly. Then you can see who qualifies for your offer, and if they are already, showing you, I've got this pain point, and listing stuff, that's your client. You got that set. Then you can even close them in the DMs. You don't have to hop on a sales call or a closing call, how I call it. So that's how this whole system works, because these three channels build trust. It's like a trust flywheel, so it turns itself. Yeah. And then if you add client wins into your system as well, that's even more proof that your offer or whatever you're doing is working. So ads create awareness, content builds the trust, and conversations close the deal. So the more you nurture the ecosystem, the faster it compounds. So that's the amazing part about this. So when you lay these work together, your business stops relying on spikes or luck or random virality. So you wake up with leads coming in, conversations already started, clients being served, and cash collected daily. That's when you finally step into your real role, so the operator, not the overworker. And the key idea here is your business becomes a system that sells, serves, and scales for you. So you can focus on what matters the most, creating world-class client results. And when your acquisition system runs like a 5-star hotel, you're no longer chasing clients, but you're hosting them. And that's the whole point of my digital hospitality method. We don't chase clients, we host them. We are turning around this whole industry. We don't want to chase people, we want to host them. We want to be the personal brand, the authority. People should trust me. They should know, they should feel warm with me and know that I can bring them to a better place. And that's the exact video that I just did for you, because follower ads and messenger ads are super simple. I just showed you how to set up the campaign. I showed you how to do it. Take a look, practice. If it's not working, or if you have a question, just DM me on Instagram. I'm be happy to help you out. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna make another video showing exactly how to build the proper ecosystem. Next week, I'll upload that. So please subscribe and follow. Follow me on Instagram, and I hope this whole thing resonated with you and gave you tons of value. And yeah, see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.